Hey guys, welcome to another review, and this time we're going to be looking at a couple of brand new road texture packs which have come out. The first one is Danny's Road Mod 1, which is kind of a retro SimCity 2000 look. And then we're going to look at Tobse's new road textures, which is not one set of textures, but actually four sets of textures. The guy's done an amazing job, and we'll take a look at that. But first, we're going to have a look at Danny's mod. And here it is. And as you can see, it's very grey. Now, this is called Road Mod 1. And what he's going for is a retro SimCity 2000, SimCity 3000 look, which used to have these grey roads, and that's kind of all there is to it. I mean, literally, he's just changed the colour so that you get these sort of light grey roads. And I've got to say that personally, I hate it. I really don't find anything redeeming about this whatsoever. But hey, you know, if you're looking for a retro, SimCity 2000 look, if that's what you like, well, hey, then this is the mod for you. Not much more to say about this one, I've got to say. Let's get on to Tobse's new road textures. Now, this mod is actually a collection of 4 different texture packs, and you can pick and apply any one that you want, and you can swap them in and out. So you can have one for a while, and then if you want, you can replace it with another one. There's a European pack, there's an American pack, there's a grey cobblestone pack, and then my favourite, the red cobblestone pack. And each pack is packed with really nice little details. We're talking changes at the individual texture level. So he's changed the textures on the sidewalks, on the lines down the middle of the road, and he's added new features to them. So let's get into the detail and take a look. Okay, so let's start with the US pack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out a few highlights. I can't show you everything. The video would be an hour long. And I'll put up in the corner an example of how the roads looked originally, so you can actually compare them side by side. So let's start by taking a look at the medium density road. Okay, so now you're going to see like the real details, and as you can see, like this area over here has like changed quite a lot. Now the sidewalk, he's used the same pattern, and he's used the same 2 rows of paving stones, but he's got rid of the green path on the sidewalk, and he's replaced it with a cycle lane, which I absolutely love. And you know what? Having seen this, I wish he'd do a London pack, because we have blue, what are called cycle highways in London. I'd love to see that in there. Anyway, so he's put these in, and you've got the extra dotted white line differentiating the road from the cycle lane, and then up at the corners he's put in these little yellow pedestrian areas. I guess that's to warn people about that they're about to step in front of a car, because obviously if they didn't have little yellow markings on the pavement, that's exactly what they do. What the hell am I talking about? Okay, let's get back to the roads. So yeah, I love this. There's no question. This is definitely going in to my cities. I love these cycle lanes. Okay, now here's the low density, and again we've got the cycle lane, but this time he's replaced that patch of green grass with the 3 rows of the paving stones, and these are a slightly different type. And I guess it's an American thing that they don't have the little patches of green, because I guess if somebody sees a patch of grass, they'll try and build an oil well on it. Anyway, moving along. So again, the corners have changed, and I just love all of these, little details that kind of personalise the road to different areas. Let's take a look at a different pack. So this is the European pack, and I just wanted to show you something very quickly, just to illustrate the level of detail. So if we take a look at the high density avenue, right, and compare it against the high density avenue in the American pack, you can see that the road markings are all in white for the Europeans, and for the Americans, they're all in yellow. Okay, so that's like the level that you can personalize these at. So if you're recreating, I don't know, Detroit or something, then you can install the American pack and have your yellow markings. Whereas if you're trying to recreate Dusseldorf, then obviously you'd go for the European pack. And I just love that level of attention to detail. Okay, now this is the red cobblestone pack, and if you want your roads to be distinctive, then my god, this is the pack that you want to install. This is just awesome. Let me zoom in really close so you can actually see the texture on this road. So you can see it's this herringbone pattern. I love that. And you can see you've got the cycle lanes on the low and the medium. You don't have the cycle lanes on the high density roads. And this is kind of a cross between the European and the US packs, because you've got the white markings, but you don't have the grass verges, we call them. You don't have the grass verge, and you know, the corners are the European style. So you know what, I might even just give you a little look at how this would look in a city like, I'm thinking, the Pleasure Island. Oh yes, look at these roads. Oh, I love that. Oh, you know, I wish I'd had this when I was doing the Pleasure Island, because I put in lots of dirt roads, because I didn't want to use black tarmac roads on this island, because I wanted it to have that kind of, you know, island feel. But these red cobblestone roads are just perfect. And in fact, I would go so far as to like upgrading a bunch of these roads to the low density to get that red cobblestone. Oh yeah, love that. Yeah, let me throw up how it looked originally, so you can actually compare the two and look at the difference. I think this looks like so much better. You know what would be absolutely perfect though? Would be to, instead of having these as texture changes to the existing roads, it would be awesome to add them to the palette so that they're extra roads, so that you can have black tarmac roads and you can have red cobblestone roads, and that's doable. So I might just have a little word with Tobse and ask him if he can update this and add them as extra roads. That would be that would seriously be perfection. Okay, a quick word on installation. As always with Tobse and Parker, they both have very, very good production quality on their mods. You'll get the 4 different packs, and you'll also get pictures showing you the different textures and how they look in game, and a comparison of them over here. And you also get the individual files, so you can actually pick out different roads and mix and match them into your own pack effectively. But all you do is just pick the pack that you want, and then just move it into your SimCity data folder, and that's it. Simple as that. Okay, so a quick Jamie Lee roundup, and let's start with Danny's mod. Danny, I'm sorry mate, 2 out of 5. You know, it just does not do it for me, I'm afraid. And for Tobse, well, I think you know what's coming. Oh yeah, that's a 5 out of 5. I absolutely love that mod. I'm going to be using that a lot, but like I said, I'm going to talk to him about maybe even improving it even further. Okay, that's it. See you next time. Peace out.